The state government is putting the food industry on notice to change the way it promotes unhealthy food to children. New studies have found the voluntary code for TV advertisements isn't working, and the industry is turning to new technologies to get its message across.
It's an indulgence many can't resist, but with 1 in 5 South Australian children overweight or obese, the government's losing patience.
We do not want as a generation to have a generation following us which is going to live less years than us.
In 2009, the food industry adopted voluntary regulations to limit the number of junk food ads aimed at children, but a state government commissioned study by the CSIRO has found it hasn't worked. In one 4-day period last year, just 2 ads were shown during C-rated programs, but for G-rated shows there were more than 230 and more than 300 in PG-rated programs and above in time slots when children are watching the most.
It clearly drives overweight and obesity and poor diets in children. It creates pester power.
But it's not just TV ads that are of concern. Another state government study found children are bombarded with aggressive promotions at supermarkets, through sports sponsorship and online.
There are websites where children can engage in highly interactive, exciting games that are basically one long ad for a junk food product.
The government says the food industry must be tougher on itself or face government regulations.
It's happening in other jurisdictions. If they don't want it to happen in Australia, then they should show some responsible leadership and make changes themselves.
Parents are really sick of having all the responsibility. It's really time the industry stepped up and took action.
The Australian Food and Grocery Council says its regulations are making a difference and has questioned the study's findings. The issue will be the subject of a National Health Summit in Adelaide next year. Rebellato, ABC News, Adelaide.